them can just look at Rec.
You said what?
One of them can just look at Rec.
Sure.
All right. You just want to start with presuppositions?
Nah.
Okay. What do you think your character beats mine?
What do you have your character?
My character adder.
Based off what?
Okay. You want me to go first? I'm guessing then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you aware that Shiki is omnipotent within Osiverse?
What does omnipotent scale you?
Within Osiverse, I think it's outer.
Based off what?
Okay, so fucking, do you know what the root is?
The root itself? No. Please elaborate.
The root is the origin of all creations. Origin of all creations would include dimensionality. Dimensionality encompassing dimensionality, and yet being above something that is that created dimensionality would be outer.
Wait, it's the root of all creations. It's that verbatim. Can you show me that?
Yeah, it says like fucking. It is the god of all creations.
Yeah. I was looking to show that.
Here, I'm setting it in general. I'm lowballing.
But yes, it says the reference to like all creation. Why can that be all creations like the said universe that it resides in?
Because the root is set in. Do you not know what fate is?
Like I don't know what it is. I never played
Okay,
it.
so pretty much the root is pretty much like the root of all things within Nasuverse, like as a whole. It's not
Yeah,
like within a set universe. I'm not
yeah.
saying it created everything within fiction. I'm saying it created everything within Nasuverse, and Nasuverse obviously has dimensionality.
Yeah. I just want to see that. Show me it being like everything.
You want proof that it's everything?
Yeah, just show me it's the root of everything. Yeah.
The scan is what shows you that.
No. I'm talking about like the root itself being like the origin of everything.
That's what the scan is saying.
Yeah. Bro, you're not
You
listening
can't.
to what I'm saying.
Because what you're saying is that you want me to show you that the root is the fucking root of all of everything within
Yeah,
Nasuverse,
my
correct?
bad, I said it wrong. But tell me, like, show me where the root, show me like the root being like the exact like dimensionality. Just say that.
You want me to prove that the root encompasses dimensionality?
Yeah. Show me dimensionality is what's in reference.
You realize Nasuverse characters move, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then they have dimensionality.
Wait, what?
If they move, they have dimensionality.
If they all right, so you're saying if the Nasuverse create, all right, so you're saying if the Nasuverse characters were able to, if I create something that what's it called, moves in said dimensional chords, I created dimensionality itself. That's stupid.
No, that's not what I said at all. I'm saying if Nasuverse characters can inherently move up, down, left, or right, like Nasuverse inherently has dimensionality.
All right, yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say why is the what's it called? Why is dimensionality being in reference to all creation?
Because dimensionality needs creation to actually exist, correct? Anything within existence besides concepts need like creation to exist.
How do you wait? What's your basis on that?
What? Do you
What's your
not
basis?
know what do you not know what creation is?
Elaborate.
Okay. What I like you just want to do fucking Oxfords for simplicity?
Sure.
Okay, so creation on Oxford is literally defined as the action or process of bringing something into existence.
You show me
If you
that.
create something such as dimensionality, you're bringing it into existence.
All right, okay, yeah, it brings it into existence inside said dimensional plane that you're on. That's cool.
Hold on, wait. What is your point?
Yeah, you're saying it brings it into existence in the dimensional plane that it resides in. Okay, cool.
What are you trying to say with that?
Yeah, if I create something that's 3D, it has the same properties as like a three-dimensional thing. I don't scale to like the whole 3 dimensions itself. That's stupid.
So what you're saying is Nostriverse is only three dimensional.
No, I'm using it as an example.
Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, fucking the root created dimensionality as a whole. So like for example, like there is like infinite dimensions within, or there is infinite dimensions.
You
Correct.
show me that. Yeah, you show me that.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is in like real life, there is a fucking we can take a guess that there is infinite dimensions. Although we cannot grasp those dimensions, we can give a guess on what
No,
those things actually
I
existing.
thought you were talking about the Nasuverse having infinite dimensions. My bad, my bad, my bad. You're saying in real life we have infinite dimensions?
Yes.
What is your basis on that? Like, you're saying based on...
What is my basis on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know? You already know what dimensionality is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we have a whole, like dimensionality as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see, then is there a theoretical limit to dimensionality?
You said what?
Do you know of a theoretical limit of dimensionality?
Is there any evidence of a theoretical limit to dimensionality?
No, I'm asking you right now. Do you think there is a theoretical limit to dimensionality?
Well, you're asking me the question. I'll take the agnostic stance on that. I'm not sure if there is or isn't.
Okay. Um. So, do you? Because you already agree. Okay, never mind.
How am
Somebody
I?
getting cooked,
No,
bro.
and nothing. No.
That nigga
Wait, how am
getting
I in
cooked.
agreement? How am I in agreement?
What's the debate about?
It's Goku versus Shiki.
Uh, all right, where the skins at?
But
Yeah,
you scaling Goku?
Yeah, he's taking Goku.
Oh my god.
Quality.
yeah, but what's it called? How am I in agreement?
I never said that. What I
Oh,
said, you already like agreed to something previously.
oh.
What what definition of dimensionality do you want to go under?
No, Oxford, sure.
All right. Oxford doesn't have a definition of like dimensionality. You just want to use the definition of dimension on fucking
Webster?
Wikipedia.
You said Webster?
You just wanted to use the definition of Wikipedia uses because Oxford doesn't have a definition of dimensionality.
I'm pretty sure Merriam-Webster has it.
All right.
I think he's talking about the study of
That's dimension, but
dimensionality.
whatever. Okay, so like the second definition is one one of a group of properties whose number is necessary and sufficient to determine uniquely each element of a system of usually mathematical entities. All right. Do you know what that means?
Well, you're looking for dimension. That's for dimensional, not dimensionality?
Yeah, that's the second definition for dimensionality.
Wait, wait, hold on. You're looking at dimensional, not the dimensionality.
Yeah, but the thing is, my fault. My mom busted my room. Yeah, that's the thing is fucking Merriam-Webster doesn't have a definition or
We'll
definition
just
for
we'll just
materiality
find
as a
another.
whole.
We'll just find another one.
Nigga, just go by the
Nigga,
Wikipedia
Jen,
studies of dimensionality.
don't make me
The
bring up
fuck?
how your fucking grandma was yelling at you in
Yo, don't
VC.
even start. Don't even start. 'Cause
I do not mention my mom if you got shit on you, bro.
so if your mom grabbed that belt, what's gonna happen to you? That's what
Nigga, when has my mom ever beat me? In fact, when
not
has
on
my mom
call,
ever yelled at me on VC?
not on VC, but she
Your
yelled
grandma
at
did
your...
that shit though.
No, I was yelled at. I was never yelled at. I was never yelled at.
Stop all that yelling before you get punched.
Yo, ask everyone in
Yo,
here. I
that's
was
your
never yelled
own man's though. Oh, sorry.
No, no, no. Literally, he copied what I said to him. Because his mama said, stop all that cussing, you getting a whooping. And he's saying my grandma said that.
Nope,
Yo,
that shit
he's
never
lying.
happened.
He's lying right now. Notice how that nigga went on mute just to say that? No, he's lying to you.
That shit never happened.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I found one from the Cambridge Dictionary. It's the quality of having like many different features or qualities, especially in the same way that makes something real or rather being too
Nigga,
simple.
that is not what dimensionality is.
Go what?
Can you just put that in the can you just put that in general real fast?
That is what dimensionality is.
Actually, no. This is irrelevant to my argument. Do you know? All right? Do you think a dimension is or do you know that dimensions have to deal with mathematics?
Um, Definite dimensions have to deal with mathematics. The scientific. All right. There's two like amounts of like dimensions. I guess. Would you say like a
I'm
mathematic?
talking about like a scientific dimensions, as in length, width, height, and shit like that.
They can be referenced to mathematical. Sure.
Okay, so do you think you can bring do you think mathematics can be infinite?
Mathematics can be infinite. Mathematics can pertain infinite amounts of numbers.
Okay, cool. So if a
Mathematics
mathematics
contain
is infinite
cardinals.
and there's okay, do you think there's infinite sets
Infinite.
Cardinals. Just say cardinals, nigga.
or cardinals?
Uh,
My fault.
Nigga, I just got into cardinal theory. I'm not gonna argue it. I don't know about it a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So like, yeah. So like, do you want to agree? Yes or no?
Nigga, I'm gonna take the obnoxious stance. I don't know
Oh
about
my
it.
God.
I can't make a stance on something I don't know about. Essentially,
Okay. You just want to like, do you want to appeal to something for this or no?
appeal to what?
Uh, hmm. Okay, and never mind, never mind. I think I probably. All right. So do you know that there's like a finite set of numbers, right? And then that finite
Finite.
set of that finite set of numbers makes up infinity, correct?
What do you mean a finite set of numbers?
Okay. What I mean is like
a
you go
cardinal is
from
anything beyond a finite set or a countable set of numbers,
Nigga,
nigga.
I'm by
no,
shut the fuck up.
hold up.
You argue,
So like if
nigga?
you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to all the way to fucking like until you get to like every single number within like a set that is like infinity, correct?
You're saying that there's a finite set of numbers up until infinity.
Yes.
Wait. You do understand? Like infinity just pertains like of you going on for eternity. Infinity isn't actually like a real number. You know that, right?
Yes, I know that. What I'm saying is infinity contains a fucking infinite amount of finite numbers. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what infinity is.
I'm sure.
Okay. So if you have a set of infinity, right? Then you go to another set that then that infinity has or that set of finite numbers has an infinity, and so on and so on and so on. That would presuppose that there is an infinite amount of cardinals, correct?
Wait, you're saying so you're saying since there's a finite amount of you're saying there's a finite amount of cardinals? Endless finite infinite finite amount of cardinals.
Okay, what I was actually saying was that if you can have, or this is not even an argument right now. I'm just asking you if you agree to this. But anyways, what I'm saying is if you can have an infinite amount of if you can have an infinite amount of finite numbers, and then that is an infinity, then you have another set of infinity, which is another cardinal. Then going on, so on and so on. You know how that's how set theory works, correct?
Sure, but I guess I've heard about fucking an
Okay,
absolute
so
card.
do you know about
yeah, well, hold on.
so
I heard about like
you
So
already like agree like math is objective,
what
right?
Tell the
what?
nigga Corey to check his DMs on Snap.
Okay. You already know that math is objective, right?
Math is objective in
Like
what
as
sense?
in it identifies to itself. So like 1 + 1 would equal 2. We don't have to argue against that, right?
Mm. Why do you think 1 + 1 = 2?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, do you know the identity of 1?
The identity of one. What would it change to?
1.
Isn't that what you asked me? What is the identity of one?
Okay,
And
no, I asked you, do you know what the identity of one is? Its inherent identity is itself, which is one.
yeah, that's how you identify it as. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if you bring up another one, we can objectively identify the set of numbers to be the next number being two,
Well,
correct?
yeah, but I said that's what you identify. That's what you subjectively identify one as, though.
Okay, so if I subjectively identify one as one, then that's breaking the law of identity. If you can identify one as two, then that's breaking the law of identity.
No, I never said that.
He's saying that he logical, nigga. That's
If one doesn't equal itself, then
one.
it's
That's
not one.
illogical.
I'm not saying it does. I'm not. I'm saying that you're subjectively applying like a one to me one, and you're saying you're subjectively applying one to me one. You're saying it's objective.
Okay, do you have an argument for one not being one?
I'm saying it could like mean one. Like what do you think? Like let's say decimals, right? Decimals, you can have like a 1.1, 1 point, like you have a small last number, an infinitesimal number, right? But if we put it in like a calculator, that's just gonna say one, right? It's gonna be identified as one. It's still one, but just a little bit over it.
Okay, no, it literally identifies as like 0.1 or 0.1. It doesn't inherently identify as one or like just
Wow.
the number one.
Wait, why would
Not
I
in,
identify as that said number, but it still has the one above it?
because you can't. Okay, do you think you can identify as the same? Do you think two things can identify as the same thing?
You think two things can identify as the same thing? Two different? Wait, you're saying two of
Yes,
the same thing?
do you think two different entities can identify as one as the same thing?
Two different entities. Like, what do you mean by two different entities? Like, give me
I
an
mean,
example.
as in like two different
Like, give me an
fucking.
example. Give me an example.
Okay, so let's say my brother and I were separate entities. However, we equal to be fucking leftism.
All right, yeah, and it depends. Like it depends like what view you're looking at. Like, let's say in your mom's view, yeah,
I'm telling you right
and
now
your
that is illogical. I'm
all
telling
right,
you right
wait,
now
I'm
that is
saying, hold on,
illogical.
like, in your mom's view, right? You would she would still view you as like
Okay,
a one, right? She would view
my
you both
mom's
as
view
child.
still okay. Just because my mom views us as the same entity doesn't inherently mean that is
No, that's not what
objectively
I'm
the
saying. That's
case.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that she's viewing you two as a child, correct? Under the same identity.
Yes. Okay. What?
Yeah, you're
Hold
under
up,
the
hold
same
up, hold up,
identity
hold up.
as the
You
child.
realize? Okay, hold up. You realize a child in in the question is not like an inclusive state, or is an inclusive statement, but it's not inherently an inclusive statement, or not inherently a statement that you can inherently put only one thing onto. We can only say I identify as myself to things that actually identify as themselves like one, right? That is a
No,
terrible.
you understand it. The similarity is that you are the children, correct?
The similarity is what?
The similarity is that both of y'all are the children, correct? You're saying two
Yes,
different
but
entities can't
we
go
don't
under.
identify.
Hold on.
Yes,
You're
but
saying
we
two
do
different
not.
entities can't go under the same identification. Yeah, I'm saying that your mom would be able to identify you as her children, both of y'all as her children, right?
Yes, we do have a property of being a child, but that doesn't inherently mean that we are congruent only of being a child.
Yeah, but you identify as the child.
We have different identifications. For example, my time when I was birthed was like, let's say, yeah, my birthday is November 16th, and my brother's birthday is April 8th. That doesn't that means we have different fucking identities.
Okay, wait, what? Can you repeat that?
Just because my mother inherently identifies one as a child, that doesn't or both of us as a child, that doesn't inherently mean that's only the only thing a part of our identity that we can only say that is one identity, correct?
One identity as her
Okay.
child. Yeah, you're going off the
Yes,
identity
we
that
have
both
the
are her child.
properties of being her child, because what you're
Yeah,
stating is a
both of y'all have
property.
the same properties of what it means to
Yes,
her as a child.
we have similar properties. Yes, that can
No,
happen.
I'm saying both of
But
y'all have the exact same properties of what a child means to her.
are you fucking bro? We have I'm saying what is the problem with that is that we have different properties, as in we can have different birthdays, eye colors, hair colors, fucking hairstyles. If we were simply the same entity, we would inherently look the same, yet be separate at the same time.
I'm not saying y'all are the same identity. I never said that.
What?
When did I ever? You can go back to recording. I never said y'all were the same, going under the same identity. I'm saying you're going under the same identification in
Yes,
like
but
this.
in this context,
Wait, hold on. Y'all going over the same identification as like your mother's view, your mother's subjective view, correct?
Hold up. First of all, you said that. Second of all, my
Yeah,
entire
that's what I'm
point,
saying.
my entire point stems from this cannot be the case because the law of identity says otherwise. If you can break the law of identity, then we're all a lot, or we can
What do you
inherently
define
be
as
a
the law?
logical.
What do you think the law of identity is?
Law of identity is equating to oneself.
Can you elaborate? Like put in like small words.
Okay, so let's say I am a 6'5" jock that plays football. I identify as a 6'5" jock that plays football.
Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. Like let's say
Yes.
all right, hold on, wait, what do you define as a child, right?
What do I define as a child?
Yeah.
Someone who is not fully grown into adulthood.
All right. Oh, sure. All right. Yeah. All right. What your mother would view as a child would be like someone who is not like someone like that she birthed and that is going to like be going to age
I
to adult.
already addressed this, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What your mom would view you as is someone of her child going to an adulthood that which she made. So you're both y'all are under her law of identity of a child. Sure.
Okay, yes, we both have a property of being fucking a child, but we can have different properties to say that we are fucking different people. That's what I'm
What?
saying. Our
Yeah.
essence isn't inherently linked because we're children. What?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? I'm not saying y'all inherently link. I'm saying y'all going on the same law of
Yes,
identity as
my
a child.
okay. What I'm
That's
you're
how they
trying to say that
identify
my
you as.
mother can identify us both as children, but she
Yeah.
can objectively say we are different people. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying that
You,
the whole point is if what's it called? The law of identity could be subjective or not.
yes, that's hold
Yeah,
up.
that's the point.
You think the laws of logic are objective?
You said what?
You think the laws of logic are objective?
That's what we're discussing.
Holy fuck, you're done. If you break the laws of logic, you're illogical. You know that, right? You
Yeah, I
go
know
against
that.
logic.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so do you think a logicality can exist within real life?
A logicality can exist. No, I'm not saying a logicality can exist.
But
That's what I'm saying.
if the
I'm
laws of
saying
logic
that's
are
subjective,
subjective, then they
bro.
can be broken.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not necessarily breaking it. I never said that.
But if they are subjective and you're going against it, you're breaking them.
What are you talking? This is not going against it. This is just a different view of it.
Okay, bro. If the laws of logic are like, what are you not understanding? If the laws of logic are inherently subjective, fucking one doesn't inherently equal one. One can equal two while equaling one at the same time. You know that, right?
You said one could. Wait, you said what? Say it again.
I'm saying one could equal fucking one and two at the same time if the laws of logic are not objective.
One could equal one and two at the same time for laws of logic. Yeah, it can be viewed as two. Sure. I wouldn't say equal.
Okay, are you saying we can view one as two in our like subjective modal scope?
Mm, sure, I guess.
Okay, you wanna know why that's kind of retarded?
How?
Like I said before, if one equals two, we cannot objectively like identify we cannot identify one anymore. We cannot say the word one because we don't know because objectively it identifies as two. Or subjectively it identifies as two or three or four or five or six. We cannot identify something to being oneself. That's why the laws of logic are there. Because
Wait.
if we go
Wait.
against that,
As
we're
one
cooked.
as like categorical.
What?
Like this. Let's say what's it called? How do I try to explain this? Like let's say one like 1.11111. It still follows under like what's it called? One, right? It has one
No,
dimension.
it doesn't inherently. Yes, it has a property of one, but it also
Yeah.
has multiple other things, like the like the 10th one, or the 100th one, or the 1000th one.
Yeah, something that has the property
That
of
inherently
something, it
identifies
still
to
makes it.
itself.
Wait,
It's
hold
not
on.
inherently just one. It has a property of one.
So hold on, wait. I got a question. So let's say you keep on going back. You keep on going back to if it has the property of something. Let's say if I have the property of football player, right? Yeah, it has the property of. I have the properties of a football player. That still means I'm a football player, but I can be
Yes,
something else.
Yes, you identify as a football player.
You said what?
You identify
I
as a
identify
football
as a
player.
football
That doesn't
player.
inherently mean that you are subject. You are. No, that doesn't inherently mean that you can only be fucking a football player. Just
That's
because
not what
you
I'm
have
saying.
the properties of a
That's
football
not what I'm
player,
arguing.
that means. Okay, can I finish my point?
But that's not what I'm fucking saying. You're straw manning.
Okay, go ahead then.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you only identify as this said thing. I'm saying in
Okay,
like a
then
subjective.
we can. Oh, yeah, we can conclude then. If
Yeah,
you
we
agree
can
that you
conclude.
don't inherently fucking identify as this one set thing, we can conclude.
We can go to conclusions. We can go to conclusions.
All right, yeah. Fuck mine. God damn it, Jen left too. What the fuck? Is Toshi? Were you listening?
Yeah.
All right. You fine with Toshi just giving like a verdict right now, so we can just progress the debate?
I'm gonna just nigga. I'm just gonna what's it called? Send a recording. I don't know
Oh
what to
yeah,
say.
like obviously we're gonna send recording after this, but like we got to go on a bunch of
I'm
points,
just
so
end.
we
I'm
kind
gonna
of
just
need a
end the
media judgment.
recording. Yeah, I'm just end the recording having like in different parts.
Okay, whatever. All right. So then you just want to steal Steelman because this kind of correlates to my fucking scale.
Sure, let's do it, man.
All right. So if what were we arguing again? Oh yes.
Is someone
Infinite
end the
set.
recording? Look, I'm gonna
Yeah,
end the
go
recording.
ahead. We can just start up a new one. Make sure to save it. Hold up. If let's just Steelman that like this point goes through. Okay. If there is infinite sets of or if there's infinite sets of finite numbers, inherently we can identify infinite cardinals inherently
Right,
because we can identify infinity. So like we can identify that as this set of infinity, this set of infinity, this set of infinity, and going on for infinity.
you could.
So
You could identify that as okay.
okay, so if we can identify multiple figurations of infinity, then we can theoretically identify infinite sets of dimensions. You realize that, or not infinite sets, but infinite dimensions. Because you already know that like mathematics and fucking dimensions are inherently linked.
Wait, you're saying the mathematics and dimension? Wait, yeah, that's where we got the dimensionality thing from. We never got to that.
Wait, which thing?
Yeah, we were going off the definition of dimensionality. We never got to it.
No, I was saying like, do you? No, I was saying because do you already know that dimensionality is the totality of dimensions, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so if it's the totality of dimensions, it's the entirety of dimensions. We just got to define dimensions now, and I already defined it
Yeah.
as like
Yeah,
fucking.
that's why I asked you for your definition of it.
Okay, so yeah, it's in here. Like we can just build to fucking Oxford, I guess.
Man.
Okay, dimension, a measurable extent of some kind, such as length, breadth, depth, or height. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like
that's what a dimension is. So yeah, so like if we have like an inch, so we have a dimension that's length. We have another dimension, so 2D width. And we have another dimension, height, which is 3D. Are you following?
yeah, cool.
Okay, so if these things inherently have this many dimensions, and we can already identify, we already know that mathematics and dimensions are linked. You already agreed to that. If we can have an infinite set be reference to a infinite dimension, we can identify infinite. We can identify infinite dimensions because we already know we can identify infinite sets. Yes or no?
Like, you go back to that.
Okay, let's say yeah, so if mathematics has a correlation to fucking infinity, we can say that this infinite set is correlation to this dimension. This mathematical set has a correlation to this, and this and so on and so on, correct?
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying, you're saying since this set of infinity should have another set behind it and should go on for infinity.
Yeah. Like,
Essentially, wait, you're trying to wait. Are you
oh, what
trying to
I'm
say?
saying is
Are
set
you trying to
theory
compare it to like?
inherently proves that there is infinite dimension.
Wait, are you trying to compare it to like our view of like of finite numbers?
What'd you say?
Are you trying to compare it to our view of finite numbers?
What do you mean by that?
Like we have one, logically there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes on.
Yes. So we have a set of numbers that's infinity, and then we have another set of numbers, and then so on and so on until we hit infinite fucking sets.
You said what?
We have a set of infinity, right? And then we have another set of infinity, like that can be counted above that, correct? Because that's what set theory is.
You have another set of infinity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That set of infinity is above this set of infinity. Let's do amend that real quick.
Okay. So yeah, if fucking so let's say this is one dimension, and then this dimension has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5.
Wait.
And then
Wait.
this dimension has a set that is beyond that is also that also identifies as a new different set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait. So wait. You're saying since since we analyze one and it goes on to 2, 4, 5. You're saying it would just go on forever based off us having one. That's generalizing it to our freaking what's it called? That's generalizing
Sorry, I
it
was
to
not
our like
tracking. What were you
view of
saying?
finite number. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, you're trying to say since we have one, right? We should follow 2, 4, 5, and after. That's generalizing it to like our view of our fucking what's it called? Our finite numbers.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, I was not paying
Oh
attention.
my god, bro! You're saying since we have one, right? Since there's one set of infinity, correct? That's what you were
Yes,
saying. You were
we can
trying to
identify.
generalize it. Yeah, you're trying to generalize it based on our experience of finite numbers. Since there's finite infinities.
Hold up, what? That's what's in
Oh my
question.
god.
You already agreed we can identify fucking infinite sets of infinity. What?
No, nigga, what? No, I never agreed to that.
No, we can look. We can look
That's
over
when I
Rick. You
steel manned
definitely
it.
said that.
That's when I steel manned it.
No, that was before. Like we already said, we can
Since when
look
did I say
over
that?
infinite sets. We can identify infinite sets of infinity. You agreed to that.
Wait, since when did I say that?
We can look back at Rick, like in the beginning of the debate, or in the beginning of this point.
We could look at the rec.
Okay. Like show why non-superverse correlates to real life, right? Well, they use some like aspects of real life there, besides like the facts like fucking magic and shit like that.
Wait, you said what?
They okay, so Nasuverse and like you already know that like fiction has to appeal to some aspects of real life for a show to or for a fiction to actually work, correct?
To some certain extent, sure.
Okay, so if we already know that hold up, give me a second. If we already know that fucking infinity, or we already know that Nasuverse has dimensionality because characters fucking walk. They inherently have to have infinite dimensions.
Since I conceded to that earlier, yeah, but like, what's it called? I'm still waiting for the correlation between like our worlds and like what's it called?
Nasuverse.
Yeah.
Okay, I already told you how they correlate. They have dimensionality. Dimensionality inherently needs fucking infinite dimensions.
Yeah, I should have put that into. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so Shiki's out here. You can go and start scaling.
All right, so what's it called? I don't want to do this. All right, you know Goku goes above Goku called like Goku and Kakarot at the same time, right?
You're using a logical argument.
Yeah.
He has two different names. One is identified, or both are identified as, Son Goku.
Wait, what?
The universal definition, or the universal name for him, is Goku. You know that, right?
No.
Although
Wait,
other
how?
people call him by his real name, that doesn't
Wait,
inherently
how?
mean
Wait,
he has
how
two
is the
different
universal name Goku?
identifications.
Son
Hmm?
Goku. How did
Well,
the universal name Son Goku?
everyone such as Zeno and everyone such as Zeno, Grand Priest, Whis, Beerus, they all identify Goku as.
No, that's not true.
That is true. They all
Yeah,
identify
I'm
him
saying,
as Goku.
they could, what's it called, identify
They
him
have
as
higher
Goku, but he
superiority
has,
than fucking Vegeta. You know that, right? In any of the
okay,
Saiyans,
cool, but that's this, what?
they have higher authority than any of the Saiyans.
Why does that, why does that mean, what is that, why does that matter? How is that relevant?
Okay, so you're trying to use the fact that Goku has two identifications, therefore he's illogical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's inherently like fucking wrong.
How?
I literally just told you my point.
No, I'm telling you, why does Zeno's authority mean anything?
Okay, just because he inherently has two names, that doesn't inherently mean that they are not linked to the same being. What I'm saying is that I could have two names. So my name can be fucking. I actually have two names. I have the name Tokyo and I have the name Leftism. We inherently both identify as my Discord account, which is Sci-Fi Tokyo.
Wait, what? You're saying, wait, you're saying since you have two names, right?
Yes,
Right?
just because
And
you have two names doesn't inherently mean you are illogical.
wait, based off what? Yeah, that's going against the law.
That,
And then
I literally just gave you an
didn't
example.
he use this shit?
I am bound to
Wait,
logic.
didn't he use this shit in his own scale? Am I tripping?
No, I was saying that this. If anything, that point helps me. What?
Wait, yeah, you use this shit in your own scale.
Yes, I used it in my own scale. What I was talking about in that context was one inherently has to identify to one, no matter if it has another
Yeah,
name.
you were arguing if it was categorical. Goku's name wasn't categorical. It isn't
Okay, what?
categorical.
Okay, you realize that his name inherently is categorical, right?
How?
It is a category of a sand. You know that, right?
Category of a what? Wait,
It,
how is it a
it is
category
putting
of a
because anything can be put in its own category. Because I can be put in the category of a debater online who is a debater online who is 5'9" and named leftism or Tokyo. That
Mm-hmm.
is its own. It is its own category. So
Mm-hmm.
Goku can inherently correlate or can be put in his category of himself.
Yeah, but he's being he's being in under two categories at the same time, or under two names.
No. If we branch off into that bigger category, we can inherently identify Goku as both those things, Kakarot and Goku at
Based off
at
what?
the same time.
You're saying there could be two names in the same category?
Yes, there are. Well, no,
What?
because what I meant to say was if
Well, you just
inherently
said yes.
no. I misspoke.
Uh,
All right, so if we inherently have this category, so for example, we have a category of Goku, we have a category of Kakarot, Kakarot and Goku being in each other own. No, they technically as in both
you're lagging.
categories. They're the same name
You're lagging.
or the same person.
You're lagging. You were lagging at the start.
Okay, if we put Goku in two different categories, someone being named Kakarot and someone being named Goku, they both are inherently linked. They
Both Goku.
are in the same category. That's what you were trying to say is logical, correct?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Goku being under. He's going at two categories. He's under two categorical places at the same time, essentially.
Yes, what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that because you are under both of those categories doesn't inherently mean you are illogical, and I already repeated that.
You're under both of them at the same time, essentially.
Okay, yeah, they can be under both at the same time. That doesn't inherently mean it's illogical.
They're based off what?
I literally gave you an analogy, like with my name, Tokyo. and leftism.
My bad. I don't remember. I couldn't fucking. What's it called? I didn't hear you all the way.
Hold up,
Okay,
chat.
so my name is leftism, and my name is Tokyo. We although they're two different names, I'm still bound to logic. Just because I go by two different identifications doesn't inherently mean I am illogical.
You said
I
what?
still identify. I still
Wait, what do
am
you define? Wait, what do you
I'm still
define?
one being. There's
What do
just
you
one
define as
or two different ways to say one being.
What do you define as a category?
What do I find as a category?
Uh-huh.
Something to describe something as.
Something to describe something as.
Okay, yeah.
You're
So we
saying
can describe Goku as having the name Kakarot.
he can be described as two. He can be described two different ways.
Yes, he can be described as two different ways. That doesn't inherently mean he identifies as Goku and Kakarot at the same time.
What do you think like identification is? Like, yeah.
Identification is, fucking okay, hold up. You just wanna fucking hold up. Yeah, so the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. So yeah. So
You
like
said what?
the facts of one's
Wait,
self.
what? You said wait.
Yes,
What was the
the facts of
Sorry, you got
oneself
them
is
up.
identification.
wait, what was the definition?
The exact definition: the fact of being who or what a person or thing is.
Wait, what? Wait, which one were you using?
Which one are we using?
Which one are you using?
I was using both because they're both correlate in the end.
So which dictionary?
Oh, Oxford.
Hold up.
Yo, Brady.
Yeah, nigga, it's literally my name.
I put Brayley in. I got nothing. Just give me the link.
Well, it has my picture. I'm just sending it to you.
Yeah, here's my picture. Like, that's gonna help me when I can't find your channel.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna just send you the literal link to it. Yeah, but what's it called? It says the action or process. No, that's yeah. The action, the process, or identify something, or something, or something. The fact of it being identified, essentially.
I banned someone for sending a dick pic, by the way.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So you gonna send me the thing yet, buddy?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Are you
Oh,
still
shit.
looking at the definition?
Yeah, I gave you the definition.
Oh,
Bro,
what was
do
it?
not send it to me. One second.
I said the definition.
Where?
I said the action or process of identifying someone or something, or the fact of it being identified.
You use identify, and it's what? Hold
Yeah.
up. You just used identify to describe identify.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, we use identify. My bad, man. I said identification. My bad.
yeah. It's funny. It's funny. One second. Brayley, you didn't send me the thing.
Hold up. This shit. Oh my bad. It's just still fucking waiting. It's on waiting.
What do you mean it's on waiting?
It's on. Look at my screen.
This would have been such a good commandment recording, bro. What the
How am I
fuck?
supposed to be looking at your screen?
Hold up. It's still on waiting.
How the fuck are you on waiting? How the
I
fuck
have
does
no
that
clue.
even happen?
Nigga, it's a big file, bro.
Yeah, I've used fact.
Nigga, it's fucking
Yo,
2 hours.
are you gonna fucking?
Yeah, I uploaded a 5-hour one in 10 minutes.
You
You
already
said what?
know like definition already,
Oh,
This guy's
because the definition is what I gave you. Like I got it for a reason.
I'm trying to find it. See if it's the actual.
It's literally like the first fucking. It's literally the first result on Google.
Yeah, I know. To establish or indicate who or what, right? So all right. So if we establish, all right. So if we establish who or what Goku is, right? If we identify him in two different ways, that's going above like the law against the law of identity, which pertains to the law of identity states that each thing is identical to itself. Correct.
Yes.
All right. Goku equals Goku, right?
Yeah.
But Kakarot can't equal Goku because Kakarot is Kakarot, right?
Kakarot is inherently its own entity.
Like, what do you mean it's not its own entity? That's his birth name.
Kakarot is inherently not his own. His because you know what an entity is, right? Just like
Give
a
me a
being.
definition. So what? Yeah.
We could just do being like I just say like entity, but we can say being. So Kakarot isn't inherently its being, correct?
Character. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So just because we
Wait,
inherently
you saying
identify
Kakarot
someone
isn't
as
inherent? Wait, my bad. I disagreed blindly. Wait, you said Kakarot isn't his own being?
yes, it's not his own being.
How? How?
You think Kakarot is his own being?
Yeah. Seeing how this was his name
Who
that
is
he was
Kakarot then, and who is Goku?
Kakarot is Kakarot and Goku is Goku. That should be self-evident.
Well, that would be kind of stupid because we know that Kakarot is Goku.
Yeah, I'm
Kakarot
asking
just
you
being
why. Why is
saying
Kakarot Goku?
hold up. If you hold up, you already wait. You think Kakarot and Goku are two different things, two different beings?
Yeah, I'm saying Kakarot is
Okay,
Kakarot,
cool.
Goku
Okay,
is
cool.
Goku.
Then he's not
Wait, you're not
illogical.
seeing the correlation. Wait, you're not seeing the correlation. But Goku goes by these said names. Both of these said names, correct?
Sure.
Goku himself goes by these said names. So he goes under two. He identified two different ways, correct?
Okay, I already addressed this in the original fucking set theory or the original set like identity shit, but I'll rephrase it. Just because you're inherently identify as one thing doesn't inherently or as one thing and someone else identifies as this one thing, that doesn't inherently mean that you are just this one thing. We can identify Goku or we can identify we can identify Goku as, these sets of characteristics. You know that,
Yeah, but
right?
it's the same being. It's the same being indicated, right?
Okay, so if that's the case, then we can identify Goku as fucking. We can identify both Kakarot and Goku as the same thing, but it doesn't inherently mean they're illogical because Kakarot, although being his name, doesn't inherently mean that it has another name. We know we could say like for example, we could say fucking.
What? Wait, say it again.
Okay, we can identify. Okay, so just because we identify someone as this said thing doesn't inherently mean that they're actually this fucking thing, right?
You said just because we identify someone as this said thing. Identify means to establish or indicate who or what.
Okay,
So
my
it would be
fault.
establishing.
I meant to say we can call this thing. It's like, so. For example, I say like someone could call me Tokyo while my name is Leftist. That doesn't inherently mean I'm illogical. That's like I already gave you that analogy. You didn't understand it.
Yeah, you go under these two things, correct?
Yes,
All right, yeah, Goku and Kakarot are two different beings, right?
Goku and Kakarot are not two different beings. You already
Based
agreed
off
that they
what?
are just a being.
Yeah, but I misspoke that on that. Yeah.
Okay, so if there's the same being, if they still have two different fucking, they're not inherently two different identities. We can establish that that this is Goku's universal name is Goku. Well, Kakarot being another name for him. This doesn't inherently mean Goku and Kakarot are two different beings yet identifying as one fucking being. We can just say that this is inherently fucking just two different ways to call Goku.
Wait, so hold on, wait. Let me ask a question. What do you think Goku identifies as?
I think Goku identifies as a Saiyan who is 5'9", who can fucking beat the dog shit out of Vegeta.
Well, all right, all right. What do you think debate? What do you think? What's it called? What do you think Kakarot is? What do you think Kakarot is?
Kakarot is Goku. That's what he identifies as.
Wait, no, no. What? Yeah, who do you
Kakarot
think?
has the same identification as Goku.
No, what do you think Kakarot is?
What do I
He
think
just
Kakarot?
told you.
Kakarot is his Goku Saiyan name.
Goku saying no. Kakarot is what Goku identifies as, right?
Not inherently. Goku identifies as Goku. Or are you asking if he identifies as himself as that, or does everyone
No,
else identify?
Kakarot. No, I'm talking about what he Actually, I don't use better. What is Goku or Kakarot's identification? My bad. What is Kakarot's identification?
What is Goku's and Kakarot's identification? They're inherently the same identity, but they are just different names. You can inherently have two different names and still be logical.
Yeah, but what's it called? People actually indicate or establish what, or actually, yeah, who Goku is, right?
Yes,
Goku equals Goku and Kakarot equals Kakarot, right?
Kakarot doesn't inherently, they inherently both equal the same thing. They're just
Yeah,
both different ways to
yeah,
call
I'm saying, yeah,
Goku.
that's all right. I'm saying that Kakarot equals Kakarot, right? Unless you have any contention to that.
Kakarot equals Kakarot, yes, but Kakarot also equals Goku at the same time.
How?
I'm still on this shit, bro.
That's literally what I'm saying. What? How does that inherently correlate? Do you not think Kakarot equals Goku at the same time?
I think they're two separate entities that Goku himself
Okay, if they're
has.
two separate entities, then they're not illogical.
No, my bad.
So
My
like
bad.
it's like
My bad.
either
My
way
bad.
you want
My
to
bad.
go,
There's
we could just say
There's two different ways to identify Goku as. Goku goes under these two, like said, what's called
all
identifications,
right. Yeah, I
right?
think we're going circular. We can go to conclusions.
Yeah, we can go to conclusions. We can just go to conclusions.
All right, yeah. I think, anyways, I think I won because he pretty much just kept saying the same thing. He said that Goku identifies as Kakarot, Kakarot identifies as Kakarot identifies as Goku. Then he clarifies it says that Goku and Kakarot are two different entities. So I was like, okay, if they're two different entities, then they're not illogical. Then they identify as itself. Just and even if they identify as Kakarot and Goku are the same identity, that doesn't inherently mean they are illogical. You can have two different names and still be logical. I gave my leftist in Tokyo example, and I already said I'm bounded to logic. He never put that into question, and if he did, it's kind of fucking retarded, and I would have attacked it anyways. After that, he just kept going circular, so I attacked what he said, and yeah.
Yeah, but basically, I want to get. I think I won because he was kept like saying the same shit again. I said Kakarot equals Goku and Goku equals Kakarot. I'm saying they're two different like separate entities, but like they're at one being at the same time. I guess if that tries to make any sense.
We literally used identity or a fucking entity and fucking being as the same thing. I literally said we can
My
sub
bad.
out
They're two
being for
different beings.
identity or entity.
Yeah. Wait, you said what?
I literally said like we can sub out identity and fucking being as the same thing.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure if we did,
We
sure.
can check. Anyways, continue on with your conclusions.
Yeah, we should save it.
All right. Oh, that's it. All right.
Yeah.
All right.